up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party.
This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Taco Kingdom. I am the Mad Taco King, and thank you all for joining me here this evening as we continue our adventures into Final Fantasy XIV's newest expansion, Shadowbringers. As you have seen last time, we did some of the nice main story stuff with everything, and it's gotten some interesting twists and turns already, and I'm intrigued to see where life is going to take us, especially anyone that may be familiar with the main story from A Realm Reborn all the way through Heaven's Ward, through Stormblood, and finally now in Shadowbringers. That's a lot of story. It's hundreds of hours of story just for the main story alone. And for someone that likes story like me,
This guy.
yeah, it's been a heck of a treat, so hopefully we can continue some more of that along here tonight and find out where the adventures take us. And so let's go ahead and get in game here and see what's going on. So first things first, we're gonna... Hello, there's a... Well then, there's an interesting bunny character there for you.
I like her.
Yeah, that's the newest race.
I want to be that race.
Really? I can actually change in that race at some point.
I like her.
Yeah? Well, there you go. Apparently it meets the Taco Queen's approval as far as races go. They're all female race, shockingly. There was a huge thing when they first announced it that there was, well, some people were complaining there was no males going to be from the race because some people want a bunny male person thingy. Personally, I didn't care too much. I mean, hey, it's a chick with bunny ears. I mean, I'm not going to complain. I mean, come on. Playboy magazine, I mean, come on. That's essentially what they were built on. Did they have males with that? I don't know.
No.
Ask Q, and he's not talking anytime soon. So if there ever was, he can take that secret to a grave, and he did. So, we all don't need to worry about that. Just finishing up some items. Hopefully our adventures can bring us something back that can sell for a decent amount, but looks like today is not that day, or at least so far. That's alright. Got enough gil at least to start out, so happy about that. Actually, let's not sell for 2-2. Got some stuff for sale. Hopefully people buy my stuff. I don't know if it's good stuff, but buy it. Anywho, let's go ahead and continue the main story quest. So we were all the way in... Let's see. This has all changed since then, so... Still time right. I think we were nearest to... Right, that seems to be the last town we were near with all the stuff that we wrapped up last time, so we'll head that way. We'll be in the right area. I don't know how far we'll have to go, though. We'll figure that out. So off we go. Oh, looks like there's a fate over this way. Let's do that. Apparently there's a new type of reward for doing fates, so definitely want to see how many of those we can get. I'm sure they can be cashed in for something at some point, so might as well get ahead of the curve and go beat up some stuff. Get some warm-up slaying on. Gotta exercise properly. Don't want to pull anything. I don't know. You're looking at me weird.
You looked at me.
Because you're looking at me.
You were looking at me, so I looked at you.
Well, I'm gonna look at you back.
But I only looked at you because you were looking at me.
I'm gonna look at you still.
I'm so confused.
Well, damn, Jackie. I can't control the looks.
My God, Michael.
Alright, let's go kick. Apparently these are jumbo mantis shrimp.
Weird.
So it means they're about my wife's size. Oh. No. There was much turmoil in the kingdom that night. I do love the music from this. This is a nice choice of battle music. Hey, oh, she's not there. Never mind. Just kidding. Apparently we found every shrimp in the immediate area. Lord. Definitely take on a lot of shrimp. Oh wait, there's something new. These shrimp don't go down easy. Go ahead and get the extra aggro, why not? I don't think we got enough shrimp around here. Got the all-you-can-eat special, apparently. There we go. Drove them off. Good job. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, eastward now we go. So we're gonna head to Eulmore. That's the big city over there. Gotta get used to these city names. So sadly we can't fly yet. We gotta look for all the aether currents so that we can do flying later, but I'll save that for another time. So I'm sure there are more over yonder here that we're not going towards anytime soon. Oh, we'll just take it nice and easy. Take the overland route. Alright, we're approaching Gate Town here, which is just outside of Eulmore. I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't think I've heard them say it in a cutscene yet. I mean, they may have, I may not remember it. I don't know. We'll gotta find out though. Either way, here's Alpha Nod here, and we'll continue on. So we're waiting at the designated location here. Alright, let's see what's in store. Oh, there's that horn sound again. Here they come. Oh, here's the two jesters now. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it's been for the folks at our door. We welcome a peddler who made pearls from a plum, and now we've a place for a painter of a plum. So come along and don't be slow. It's time to let your colors show. I can paint portraits, at least landscapes and still lifes are so rarely commissioned these days. Oh, I thought I spied some new faces in the crowd. What fortune that you should feel at ease around an easel. What proof have you of your prowess? Any masterpieces on your person? Sadly not. Everything I paint is soon sold. Such is life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though you will note that it has seen no small amount of service. Oh, flecks of paint both old and new. A tool much loved and much used. Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well, come with us and we'll put those talents to the test. Who is this hanger-on? Well-wisher or parasite? Why, this is my assistant. She whose unfailing support allows my art to flourish. I will go with her or not at all. Parasite then, we shall leave her fate in the hands of your new employer, but matters not a whit to us. And having filled our latest vacant space, we retire to Eulmore's sweet embrace. Oh, mercy me, the mule. We almost took our leave without a loving token. We must empty the sacks ere we make our way back. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna be heading into Eulmore finally. Ooh. It's a pretty place.
Redemption is beyond us. The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place. Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days.
Eulmore. Definitely looks prettier up front now, too.
Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
Alright, so let's see what the Red one says, welcome to the city of final pleasure. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No, not even a single tear? Moving right along then.
Alright!
Our first task is to register U.S. residents. And hey, Rissa, it's good to see you here. So, welcome into everyone. So, welcome everyone to Shadowbringers. I'm the Mad Taco King. And welcome to the Taco Kingdom. And Rissa is awesome. Anarchy demand tacos. Well, ask and ye shall receive then. There you go. Some tacos. We shall give that everything we can there for it. So, good to see you, Linear and Rissa. And Rissa wants tacos too as well, so get some tacos in there. So thank you all for joining us here tonight. You're definitely in for a treat. We're about to enter a city of splendor in regards to Shadowbringers here with Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, you get the fire tacos. Can't go wrong with fire tacos there. So, firstly, we need to register as residents in the city. You know, make it nice and official, as this red gesture says. We'll smooth the way, so you just need to put on your happy faces and head through the joyous hall. The Bureau of Immigration is in the first room on the left side of the passage. Declare your name, occupation in a nice, loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from there. Alright, so let's go along. And pay no mind to those folk off to the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gate Town, they haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow man, then by all means take your time. But why waste another moment? Go enjoy the beginning of a new life in paradise. So pretty much to bring you up to speed on this real quick, it's pretty much gone like a Hunger Games kind of selection, except a little bit more selective to get into this city in front of us. So we're going to see how things go inside. So I'm kind of intrigued to see what's in this city of splendor, or city of final pleasures, as it's also said. Heard Shadowbringers with the bomb.com. Yeah, every review I've read about this, the story is top notch, like better than most any Final Fantasy story or any regular story, to say the least. So I'm definitely intrigued by a good story. So let's talk to the immigration officer here, since we are of a foreign land. Better than Lord of the Rings? Oh, guess in time will tell. At least the gameplay is a little bit smoother. Better than Harry Potter? Ooh, I don't know. That's gonna be some high bars to possibly take over there, Rissa. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and find out, though. I'll definitely give a final impressions later. Better than Twilight. Oh man, listen, the story of, I don't know, anything would be better than Twilight. I'm sorry, Twilight I don't hide in very, very high regard there. Now, Vampire Diaries, I'm only halfway through the series there, and I've been watching it with the wife lately, and it is quite a solid series, I'll give it that. I never expected to actually like Vampire Diaries, so came with it low expectations. Actually, decent show. So, I'm only on season 5. If the wife was here, she probably would correct me, because she loves the story. But Jacoby met the Mad Taco King, the real-life king in the face of royalty. That's right. Accompanied by Taco Terry. We do love a Taco Terry. And then, where's the other thing? Oh, kids must have taken it. Oh well. I'm sure it'll show up around here somewhere. I got a big taco plush, but they occasionally take it to sleep on as a pillow, so I'm sure it'll appear back up at some other point. Let's see here. I'm Alphanod, an artist, and this is Fernelia, my assistant. Ah, yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. Jacoby, Twilight, the story wasn't bad as much as it was teenage-like. Like, if it was in middle school and was listening to a lot of MCR, I probably would have been really into it. I don't know. I would hope most people would have better taste in at least the movies. I heard the books were good. I'll admit, I have not read the books of Twilight. I will fully disclose that. My only impression was the movies. Well, a movie. Because I couldn't bear myself to even be bribed into the remainder movies. And it was just... Oh. I mean, just the dry acting alone just made me want to barf. I mean, I'd rather go without tacos for a week than to have to watch Twilight again. Not that I'd ever want to go without tacos for a week, so... So let's see here. Now the citizens of Eulmore are divided into two classes. These are the free, who are blessed with the favor of Lord Valthree, and the bonded, who work in the employ of the free. Sounds like slaves. And no tacos for a week. I'd rather go without tacos for a week than have to watch Twilight again. I'm sorry. It's how it is. That's my impression. But I will say this. It's not as bad as X-Men 3. The X-Men 3 from back... Not the recent X-Men 3 Phoenix. The X-Men 3... Well, I forget what was the thing. But it was just awful. Every movie I compared to X-Men 3 for horrid movies. We will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen. In your case, painting pretty pictures. Hey, we get to paint pictures. Huzzah! Where's the paintbrush here? Oh, I got a pencil, so I think we're good to go for painting. No paintbrushes, alright. Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free or accept work as a general laborer. Ooh, that don't sound good. Jacoby, the dry acting was because Rob Pattinson hated doing, which interesting was the issue with the Daniel Radcliffe and Harry Potter. Oh, I did not know that, Jacoby. Marissa, no, I feel that I've watched the entirety of the first Twilight movie once out purely out of boredom and just turned the TV off and let aspirated sigh. Okay, Rissa, so you do have good taste still. That's good. I was worried about you, Rissa, so we're still good to go there. Jacoby, after the first couple movies, you start feeling stagnant at one type of role character. Yeah, I could see that. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe some of the people in the Marvel movies I'm sure felt the same way too. I know that Hugo Weaving in Captain America did want to reprise his role as Red Skull because of that reason, so I can understand that. Like, you can't break out and do anything aside from the characters. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people in major things like Game of Thrones are going to be known for their Game of Thrones characters. Twilight is going to be known for their Twilight stuff. I mean, rarely do you get a way to break out and not be, you know, pigeonholed into a single role. See, immigration officer, the two patrons actually Chai Nose and Dulia Chai, a Misteel couple who are most referred to as the Chais. They are both gentle souls, but I would ask you that you conduct yourself with respect and humility for your own sake as much as theirs. Now a moment, please, while I complete the relevant paperwork. Paper, 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 stamp, sign, crumple, shred, sign again. All in order, these are your registration documents. Huzzah, we have registration. Take these papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, you will officially be Eulmorean citizens. Huzzah. Enjoy your new life in paradise. Guy from Smallville is always going to be known for killing the last season of Lucifer. I actually have not seen Lucifer. It's on my things to watch. I have not seen it yet, so I'm intrigued. Calm down. Tom Welling was an amazing Superman, really good and cheaper by the dozen. So let's go ahead and turn in our registration papers here. I mean, for one thing I will say is, one movie I saw with, well, Jack Black, I'm sure you know, is comedian, everything like that. And then I saw him in role of a movie which, I can't remember off the top of my mind. It was in Texas, based off of a real life story. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was based on a real life story, like I said, in Texas, where he killed some older woman, inherited her fortune, but it actually showed off Jack Black actually having some acting chops. And actually made me respect him. I thought he was always be just some weirdo comedian, and that role really shone out. I can't remember the name of this. Bernie, yes, Jacoby, thank you, Bernie. Yeah, it was an amazing role by him. And also I had Matthew McConaughey just being Matthew McConaughey, because he's almost the same in every movie, just being himself, cowboy hat, just walking along doing his thing. And yes, our registration in game here is approved. But yeah, Bernie was an amazing movie. I thought I really underrated, in my opinion. They smell hideous. Alright, who forgot to shower? Who forgot to shower when they come over the raid? Who forgot to shower? Was it you? I bet it was Anarchy. Anarchy, did you shower? Did you crawl here through a ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and must some of the unwashed bees. So you forgot. Oh, you're in the hotel room. You could just jump in real quick there, I'm sure. Proceed directly to the dulcery next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whichever showers are free. Bad when good actors get pigeonholed into a role and blacklisted from certain types. Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai residence. Corinne, the guard by the stairs, will give you directions. Alright, so we're gonna go shower. Apparently we can't go in the city of paradise smelling bad. I hadn't realized we were so aromatic. Ooh. Alright, let's see here. But speaking of Matthew let's see, like that time Jim Carrey played The Majestic and I had to immediately go back to really crazy comedies because people freaked out. Yeah, The Majestic, I did see that. That really struck me as weird, and I probably should watch it again and evaluate it from a different type of... Ooh, this is a fancy shower here. I probably should evaluate, though, from a different perspective, because I probably would respect it more now, instead of Jim Carrey close to his heyday, you know, his prime. Alright, we're gonna shower in the delouser here. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Scrub, scrub, scrub. You rinse yourself clean in the stream of water. Oh, that's it? Oh well, that's alright. It was based on a real story. Yeah, Jacoby, I do remember that too. Oh hey, looks like someone's showering in there. Apparently we're peeping on the shower, so let's get out of here. Alright, apply the sweet-smelling perfume. Apparently there's sweet-smelling perfume in here somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe it's not in here. Maybe it's over here. No sweet-smelling perfume this way. Nothing. It says it's in this area. Maybe it's back this way. Oh wait, must be in our inventory. Hang on, I see this here. Sweet smelling perfume. There we go. Alright, so we apply it. You apply the perfume as directed. The delicate scent of roses fill the air. Alright, so we smell good. Once you... Oh, you showered just already, have you? His is not as to say it seems rather exposed for one's ablutions, does it? Let's see. Hurry up and shower, Stinky. There we go. That's what we're gonna say. Fine, just a quick rinse then. So Alphanaud's gonna go shower. We're gonna wait patiently. Somewhat patiently, I guess. I guess he's applying some perfume as well. Equal opportunity perfume, I like it. Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smells of the road have been successfully expunged. Shall we go and present ourselves to our new patrons then? By all means, let's go. This way we go. Alright, so let's talk to this lovely person over here. You're looking to present yourself to the Chais, are you? Let me explain how the city's laid out, then imagine 3 layers, one on top of the other. This layer here is called the buttress. Above us is the understory, which the military has their headquarters. And above that, you've got the canopy, which is where the free citizens of Eulmore spend their days. So if you want to find your new patrons, you'll need to keep climbing until you run out of stairs. Then look for the Grand Dame's Parlor. They'll be there, like as not. Okay? So, good to know. Up the stairs we go. We're in the buttress. Buttress. Butt. Understory. Oh, keep on climbing. A lot of stairs. Nope. Keep on going. Apparently he said keep climbing until we run out of stairs, so we got more stairs to climb. I do like this music though. It is very nice. We're at the sky front here. Okay. Now there's the main aetheryte here. Man, it's crowded in here. Special permission is required to use this aetheryte. Okay, so we can't attune to the aetheryte yet. That's a first. Let's talk to Dulia Chai. Probably mispronouncing that, so I apologize to Dulia. nice and tasty looking.
Oh, who's this then?
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
Why, yes.
Ah, you must be the new,
Oh, goodness me. What an adorable boy.
Well
That
then.
silken hair, those pearly cheeks. Oh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers.
Alrighty then.
I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he will paint us the most delightful pictures.
Yeah, we're painters.
Yes.
That sword on my back doesn't mean anything else.
It's
Totally a
better than
painter.
that talentless wretch we sent packing last week.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Eulmore.
Eulmore, hey, I was pronouncing it right. Yes.
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
Your assistant? I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Aren't you a little young to have a protege?
We are family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together or not at all. Of all people, 'tis she who best understands my work. With her unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectation.
Alright.
Once the picture has begun, of course, I shall have no need of constant encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than her being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city she has so longed to see? Out of gratitude for her priceless contribution to my art, I thought it only fair that I make this humble request on her behalf.
Oh, did you ever hear of such devotion? Of course your assistant must have her wish. She shall be free to roam to our heart's content.
That's good. We can explore the city.
Isn't that right, darling?
Oh, yes.
Yes, of course.
Of course, dearest.
Right, yes.
Quite right.
Uh-huh, yes. Alright, so hopefully we'll get to tour the city now. Got that quest done. So let's see what Alpha has to say here. Now you have the opportunity to experience Eulmore. I suggest you make the most of it. Explore the city top to bottom. In other words, I would start with the canopy and go from there, and try wandering around the market stalls may have. Such places are usually filled with colorful characters, only too eager to share local gossip with a friendly visitor. I would appreciate it, of course, if you could share any discoveries with me in turn. We should both learn as much as possible at our new place of residence. Alright? So, let's explore. Can we attune yet? Nope. Apparently we do not have special permission yet. We are not special enough, sadly. Right. Oh, hello there. Fresh registrar. Well, you seem a little lost. That's unfortunate. Well, 'tis lovely to make your acquaintance. Speaking of acquaintances, you wouldn't happen to have run into my attendant on your wanderings, would you? Big, strong lad, long hair tied back. He was escorting me on a shopping errand when I realized I dropped my handkerchief. And I've been waiting here all alone while he's been off searching for it. I'm not terribly fond of being alone. If you do see him, I would be obliged if you would pass on this message. Forget this silly handkerchief and return to my side at once. Alright. So we must search for the ardent attendant. So it doesn't look like any attendants this way. Let's take a look around here. Definitely a nice view. Look at that. Waterfall way back there. Oh, there's the attendant right over here. Even better. Now it looks like he got into a little struggle there, or she did, it looks like. Almost fell off the side. Ah, he. Wicked White, that was too close. Wicked White? Wicked White, that was too close. Thank you, friend. I don't know what I've done if you hadn't come along. I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief, you see. The wind must have blown it over the edge, but luckily it caught on something. I thought if I could just stretch out far enough. You risk your life for a scrap of cloth? Yeah. It's not just a scrap of cloth. No, if it belongs to her, I would risk my life and more to spare my mistress but a single moment of sadness. When I first came to Eulmore, I thought of only improving my lot in life, but there is so much more in this city than wealth and plenty. There is no war here, no conflict. Residents all treat each other with warmth and respect. My mistress has been ever so kind to me, and I can think of no other place in Colosia where I could possibly be happier. Sorry, I might have gotten a bit carried away. I find it hard to stop when I start counting my blessings these days. Aha. Jacoby, this is Final Fantasy XIV, Shadowbringers. Please, you should come with me to meet my lady. Once she hears of your deed, you'll be witness to her generosity firsthand. What? Lonely, you say? Curse my clumsy feet. I must return to her immediately. Go, fair minion, go. Go be with your mistress. Oh, sorry, I was getting the rest of the chicken ready. Cut some broccoli and got the mushroom sauce ready. Ooh, that sounds good. See if broccoli, mushroom sauce, some chicken broccoli. So Jacoby, oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Got to see the Dancing Mad Taco there. So we appreciate your support here in the Taco Kingdom. Yes, definitely appreciate the followage. So the attendant told her everything. I'm so very grateful you're there to offer your assistance. Yes, the Dancing Taco. You value him highly then. As if you remember my own family, I could not live the wonderful life I lead without him. We free citizens owe the bonded our unending gratitude. Mayhap in another society, our different standing would breed prejudice or resentment, but in Eulmore, a most glorious measure is in place to avert such unpleasantness. Parts of this measure requires that the free surrender of their fortunes. Upon registration, all of our property, financial, intellectual, or otherwise, is given over to the city. In exchange, we are provided with ample funds and commodities to live a life of pampered luxury. It's an online version I haven't played, but I was thinking of getting it, but I'm afraid I'm too new to that. Yeah, yes, this is the online version, but man, it is totally worth it. I know Rissa has done some stuff as well. Oh, and thank you, Stupendous Man, for the follow as well. Appreciate that here today and in Taco Kingdom. But yeah, I mean, there is a free trial if you're afraid of it. It's only available on the PC version, the free trial, up to level 30. So if you do have a PC, you can definitely check it out without purchasing it. And I know it does go on sale pretty frequently as far as the base version goes. But I know they have the complete collection out now. I think it's like $50 or so, I think, for the regular edition. So if you're interested and have a PC, at least try out the free version, see if it's something worth your while. Yeah, Rissa plays it sometimes, and I'm on the same day. I'm pretty sure I'm the same data center as you, Rissa. So now with the world visitation, we can actually group up and do stuff. So we might have to try that out at some point if you get around to it. I definitely got the tank roll down with my Dark Knight, so got that covered. Don't have a lot of grinding time, but that's the fun part. The journey is fun. Now, there is a point at level 50 where it does kind of drag for a minute, but once you get to the first expansion, Heaven's Ward, this story is freaking amazing. Amazing. Oh my god, the story is just... It is good. It's really good. Just that part alone is amazing. I mean, the nice thing is that you can take your time and get there. It's not like World of Warcraft where you have to get to max level to get to the real game. No, the journey and the story is part of what it is, and that's what makes it different. That's why I'm just doing the main story right now. It's nice. So this person's gonna go off to the markets there. We got a coffer with a item piece, so let's crack that bad boy open and get some new footwork here. So some solarettes here. So some nice new shoes to blend in. Getting a nice outfit here too. Sit down, check it out. I wanted to play League of Legends as well with my bro, but he's already so far ahead. I'd be like the Sancho Panza following Don Quixote. Well, the nice thing about this is, I'll show you here, is that the duty finder, these things over here, let me drag them out a little bit here. It's not gonna let me drag it. But I don't know if you can see it here. It says the duty roulettes here, and that's basically random dungeons you can do with lower levels so that higher levels can get rewards for helping out lower levels, so you don't have to feel like you rush along. You still get help from people and can still go along at your own pace. So it makes life easier for newer people instead of like WoW or other games where like if you're not max level, then you know, screw you, you're not getting anything. I know WoW has a dungeon finder, or at least when I quit I think it did. God, that was ages ago, though. Let's see what this maiden has to say now. But honestly, it's worth a look into. See, all this talk of relying on the bond and having given thoughts what your duties might be. I haven't interrupted your work. Well, our work's fine. A tour of the city, is it? Then you must visit the beehive. Always buzzing with activity. Beehive's buzzing with activity. Anyways, a lady by the name of Tistabai usually has her seat near the entrance. She will gladly speak with you on any number of topics, assuming you find yourself on the good side. Alright. So, let's go over to this beehive and see what the buzz is all about. Ooh. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself some, yeah, let me go ahead and do that for myself. Alright. A little pole dancing there. Oh, well then. This could get interesting. Alright, let's see here. Oh, there we go. Wait a minute, I gotta check this out. There really is pole dancing. The advertisement was as it said, there's a guy pole dancing. Well, things just took a turn for the interesting, to say the least. Huh. Well then. As my issue with Star Wars The Old Republic, it was just me playing and I needed to be a high level or on a team to get anywhere. I got stopped at the area where, even though I was a few levels higher than the boss, it was a team required battle, so I couldn't proceed. Yeah. In Star Wars The Old Republic, it had definitely a lot of issues with that, because I played that when it first released as well. I mean, the story on Star Wars The Old Republic was amazing. But everything else about the game was eh. But the stories up to level 50 in Star Wars The Old Republic for all 8 of the classes, they were really, really awesome as well. I personally like the smuggler one. That personally was my favorite. Welcome to Beehive, my little drone. Seeking the sting of excitement to liven up your day? Well, you don't have to talk to me to have a good time. I can tell you glance when folk are new to our happy colonies. The nervous fluttering you see always gives them away. Why don't we play some cards to set you at ease? A quick game of high or low is simply a matter of guessing who has the bigger hand. Oh. If you win, I'll grant you a single favor. Within reason, of course. Oh, well, cat case. Ready for a game of high or low, then? Yeah, let's play, why not? Good for you. No time like the present, I say. 3 cards for you, 3 cards for me. You flip one of yours over, and I flip 2 of mine. Okay? Now what's your call? Were you told to be higher or lower than mine? I'm gonna say, assuming... I mean, they got 12 over there, I have 6, so I'm gonna say probably lower. You're going with low then. Right, let's see what we got. Nice. My cards have 17, and you have... total of 17. Oh, a draw, eh? Okay. So what's a draw mean? Oh, it seems we count equal, but as a lovely coincidence as that may be, we still need a clear winner. Yeah, let's play again, why not? So let's see, I've got 7. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say hi, why not? Hi then, right, let's see what we got. Oh, cards at 13, and you have a lot more than 13. Total of 22, yeah. All right, we won. Huzzah! Congratulations, your guess was right. Usually I concede defeat at this point. What do you say to a rematch? One more win and we'll talk about that favor. Alright. Another match of high or low? Come on now, little honeybee. We all need our diversions. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see. Got 12, I've got 7. I'm gonna say low. Both low. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. There's 18, and I have a lot less than 18. Total of 10. Alright. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, well, look at that. You got a knack for this, newcomer. Congratulations. Victory is yours, as is the prize I promised. What a win. Come whisper in my ear, and then don't be shy. Tell old Tista what she can do for you. That's all how delightfully wholesome, but if knowledge is what you want, then that is what you shall have. In my humble estimation, the most wondrous thing about this town is how safe we are from the Sin Eaters. They say Lord Valthree was born with the power to command them, which means no Eulmore need ever raise a weapon in defense of the city. Interesting. Was that the kind thing you wish to know? If your itch still needs scratching, you might get a few words out of Arthur over there. There's not that Mary Sot likes more than the sound of his own voice. Alright then. Oh hey, there's a vista over here. I think that's a vista. I don't think this is lookout one. Let's try. These are certain points where normally you hit lookout, but there's some others that have... Oh, whoops. It'd help if I learn how to type. There we go. Alright, so we got sightseeing log out of this. So yeah, this is definitely a site. Oh, definitely a city of pleasure, though. Just poured the mushrooms, the chicken and broccoli, and back. Alright, so you haven't missed much besides, you know, more pole dancing. Maybe you did miss something. What's that new to Eulmore, you say? I only just arrived and you're already looking to peel away the layers of mystery? Oh, I'm all for chatting, but you need to slow down and enjoy life, my friend. I'll tell you what, you hop on stage and give us a dance first, and then we can have a little talk. Well then. Apparently, time for some pole dancing. Never thought I'd say this about a Final Fantasy game. So let's see here. Oh yeah. Missed something. If I missed something, man pole dancing. Yeah, there's a man pole dancing down here. Look at that. He's pole dancing. Hang on, we'll do a little dance with him here too. Can't go wrong with a little pole dancing there. Let's go up the stairs here. We'll do some out here too. That's the way, dance like there's no tomorrow. I think I knew a girl at a club once that did that same dance. Irony. I think I did too, but don't tell the wife. Alright, let's see. Now that was the show. You're welcome to clamber up on stage anytime you'd like. So what was you want to ask me? Ah yes, something about our fair city. Well, I can tell you it wasn't always so peaceful as it is today. The Eulmore army may be the very essence of military might, but even our forces saw grievous losses in the war against the Sin Eaters. Things changed for us, about 20 years ago, when the old ruler's son came to power. He's got this way with the Eaters, you see, turns them docile as house cats. I wouldn't be exaggerating to say they become something of an ally to Eulmore, no longer an enemy to be feared. And yet elsewhere there are still fools who insist on fighting their losing battles. Pah! Toast to Lord Valthree. Interesting. You've gained a preliminary sense of the city. The Chais and Alphanov will be expecting your return. Alright. Oh, definitely gonna have to return here. I mean, this is... Oh, it's got disco... Yes, it's got a disco ball. That's why. It's got lighting all over. Oh, this place is nice. This alone was worth the price of the expansion right there. Alright. Let's return to Alphanod there. There we go. Oh, you returned for your jaunt around the city so soon? You need have hurried back. Young Alphanod has yet to put brush to canvas. Fortunately, traveling too much and being lost in Asia and this one time makes for better cohesive relationship. Understanding that meeting a girl and then finding out it was a guy and being like, it's still looking good, it's just fact of life. Or, yes, a jaunt around the city. One cannot rush good art, I'm told, or good artists, apparently. Ah, finally. Oh, he changed back into his Stormblood outfit, it looks like. Or at least a variation of it. I put together an ensemble of the garments you chose. Is this satisfactory? Oh goodness gracious me, that last outfit was precious, but this makes you look positively dashing. You truly are a handsome boy, however am I to decide. I don't recall this part of the artistic process. Yeah. Well, whatever keeps her happy, I suppose. Exactly, this lad is an artist, dear. It's not a dress-up doll. It's about time we set him to work for the reason we called him here. Must we? I do love a good painting, but I thought since we were enjoying ourselves so thoroughly... You choose alliances this game? Yeah, you can choose one of the 3 factions, with the 3 city-states. Either Gridania, Ul'dah, or Limsa Lominsa. They're more for faction-specific rewards, and if you do dabble in PvP. But they're really not a huge difference between them all, and they don't really impact the story on who you choose. I just chose the ones from Gridania because that's where I started my character, so... I think there's minor differences in the rewards, but not a huge deal breaker. Let's make sure you give the lad the time to prepare. We know who will be upset if he's not ready to paint at a moment's notice. Whatever you say, darling, so shall we pick out some jewelry next? So we're playing Dress Up Alphanod, apparently. But no, there's no major alliances like the Horde and the Alliance from WoW or anything like that. Or the Empire and the Republic. I mean, there's the Empire, the Garlemald Empire. I mean, they're one of the main protagonists, especially of the vanilla story. You can't choose to be with them. Lady Chai has a particular sense of beauty, and apparently this extends to how I should dress while painting. But this obsession of hers works in our favor. The time I spend indulging these distractions is time you can use to continue our explorations. For this excursion, I'd like you to delve into the layer below us and sniff about the military headquarters. I'm sure the understory has its own tale to tell. Tale to tell. There we go. I can say it. Alright, so let's see if we can get to the understory. Probably have to go find a staircase downwards. There's a gemstone trader here. Oh. You a stairway? Crowned lift. I don't think we can take the lift. Yeah, we don't need to proceed to the buttress. And some stairs going down. The stairways. That's not a stairway. Ah, that looks like a stairway over there. Let's take it. No, it's not really much of a stairway. Just kidding. If I was a stairway, where would I be? Take a look around here, then. Maybe over here? Aha! There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, let's see here. So this must be the understory here. So this is the military wing of the city. Let's see what weirdness we can find here. The mainstay. It's like a bunch of a jail. It doesn't look like much of a mainstay. It looks like a very comfy jail. That's not very comforting. Let's hope we don't have to visit that anytime soon. Yeah, that looks like another jail. So now the military, it seems like it's just jail. Now we can tune to this. Ah, there's a clan Nutsy member over here. Nice. Alright. Alright, so more stairs over this way. That'll be a little harder sightseeing one. We'll worry about that another time. I try to clear out the sightseeing log. Is there someone to talk to? Oh, here we go. Weeping Warbler. Oh. What you crying about there? You're one of the bonded, aren't you, like me? Please, I need your help. My throat. I can't sing anymore. I've been making excuses, but it's just not getting any better. If my patron thinks I'm no use to him, then... I need you to sneak out to Derelicts and describe my condition to Thoriak. Here's a list of symptoms and a hunk of meal to pay for his medicines. Please, I have no one else to turn to. Okay. We need to get out of here, so let's do a little sprinting and get out of here. So yeah, what I've gathered here about the city is that if you're no good here in Paradise, then your butt gets tossed out very, very quickly, unless you're one of the elite. Alright, let's see if we can go here. Joyce Hall. Definitely a very, very pretty city. Definitely grandeur. No doubt about that. Oh, this is the grand lift. Okay. I guess we have to go around then. It looks like. Gotcha. So we need to exit out of this building. Apparently we gotta go outside the gate here. Okay. Like a bunch of garbage over here. Like literally all the garbage. Not very encouraging. Tune to here. You need medicines, tonics, potions? A cure for an ailing voice, is it? No medicine would cure this. Methinks your songbird has a lump in her throat. It must be cut out, excised, and even the voice may never heal completely. Poor little songbird. Will they kick her from the nest, I wonder, or simply silence her chirps? Ooh. It's harsh. Your face, you didn't know? One of the many hopefuls who enter the city, very few are ever seen to leave, even as corpses. Oh, you must see one or two fortunate fools hurled from the balconies, but the rest, gone. A town of nightmares it is. Not for this ship's rat. Oh, no. I am content to scurry down here and nibble on the crumbs which fall from the table. This consultation is over. You have my verdict, and I have my mule. Good day. I say good day. So can I use the Aethernet? Kinda. At least get to Glory Gate. Still save us a little bit of running time. Oh. There we go. There's the door here. So we go back to the second floor. It's definitely a city of splendor. let's enter back this way. See if we can drop down and make this easier. Yeah. Dunk. Oh, I could have probably leapt onto that. I didn't even think about that. Ah, well. Did you get my medicine? Well, about that medicine. See. So that's it. What am I do if I can't sing? Ah, there you are, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend. Oh, generous sir, have mercy. I've done all I can, but even the apothecary said... That's not a good look. So you've been suffering all this time. I'm sorry, my pet. I didn't realize your affliction was this great, but you needn't fret. I'll not reward your hours of trilling by casting you out into the street. You were too kind, sir, but what use am I if I cannot sing? I fear the day I become more burden to you than treasure. Then I shall have a word with Lord Vothray and arrange for your ascension. In that paradise where resides neither pain nor illness will your song ring out clearly once again. Or mayhap you think it is a step too far. No, you would do that for me? Of course, why, I would almost wish to hasten my own ascension, knowing your blessed instrument was waiting there to greet me. Ascension sounds... not good. Yeah, ascension? Ah, you must be a new rival. Allow me to explain. As all know, the Sin Eaters exist to devour the sinful, but also do they serve to gather the souls of the innocent and shepherd them into celestial paradise. It is through Lord Vothray that we learn the truth. It is through Lord Vothray's grace that the free people of Eulmore are destined to embrace salvation. We are blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment until at last we are called to our final rapture. Even the bonded may find a place within that host, should their patrons deem them worthy. Lord Vothray truly is a great man, isn't he? Yeah, he sounds like a delight. Now if you excuse us, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation for the compassion you have shown my precious canary. I got a bad feeling about this. Okay, so let's head back to Alphanod and let them know what's going on there. Story is definitely taking a turn for the more interesting. Up the stairs we go, though. Alright, there's Alphanod here. Oh, it looks like he's finally painting. That's good. It's good to see you back. You were taking so long I began to worry something has happened. I've begun sketching an outline for the portrait, but nay, this child appear outwise occupied. Will you share what investigations have gleaned thus far? So, Lord Vothray boasts some manner of influence over the Sin Eaters, does he? That would explain the reverence in which he is held by the citizenry. As for this ascension business, I cannot help but be put in mind of that apothecary in his ominous remarks. As so many folk have entered the city over the years, then where did they go? That does lead a good question there. So where did they go? I take my eye off you for one moment. You're chatting away with that system of yours. Am I to assume the outline is done then? What in the blazes? It's so unflattering. Explain yourself, Alphanod. Where is your artistic interpretation? It should evoke images of affluence and nobility and overwhelm the viewer with its boundless beauty. Or try, you stated that this point was to commemorate your anniversary, yours being a joyous union. Seemed to me that a realistic portrayal. Realistic? I don't want realism. I want perfection. A spectacle to slacken jaws and weaken knees, to make people cry out in amazement. Now fetch a blank canvas and... Arg! Uh-oh. Say, did that come from above? I say. Oh, here we go. They lead to good things. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A tale to make you quiver and your noble blood freeze. There was a villain on the loose, set to ruin our fair city. Our lord has got him now, and his fate will not be pretty. Yes, the hammer of justice is poised to come crashing down, and one and all who watch it fall are invited to join his lordship in the offer. Malcontent, how dreadful. And this man is to face sentencing? That's right. In fact, if you're curious, it might be worth your going along for the experience. The offer they mention is part of the emergent, the level above us where a large Valkyrie resides. Ordinarily, you would be barred from entry, but it seems they'll be opening its doors for the next little while. The crown lift will take you up there. Better not dawdle then. Yes, I agree. I'm intrigued to see about this Lord Valkyrie. He's got quite the reputation already. Joining the crowd up there? Yes. Yes, we are joining the crowd.
That's him. That's Vorthri.
That's a guy, alright. Jabba the Hutt? I mean... Oh, hey. Huh.
He's attended by sin eaters. But how does he keep them from attacking?
That's a very good question.
Mercy! Mercy!
By the 12.
Oh, it's the guy we helped in the last episode. This may not be the most prudent
What happened to
to break our disguises here.
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
Lord Vorthri, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Why? You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished. And this man is guilty of fraud. He came to us, claiming to be a man of business. Yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but. Eulmore is a city built on love for one's fellow man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society.
Alrighty then.
To atone for this crime, I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony. And he had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that.
Wow.
What then is a man of mercy to do? But offer the sinner another way to show his contrition.
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
Looks like slice his wrist.
Sin eaters are part of Eulmore's society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether. So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide. And still, he could not do as I asked. A wholly unsatisfactory performance.
'Tis true that Kaishir won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out I could almost accept, but to humiliate him thus, to demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Eulmore?
Oh, you dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours? The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear. I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters. And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea, yo. No, not right now.
And people call this paradise.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Painting.
Oh, an artiste! Then you shall paint a picture for me of Eulmore. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence.
Yep, time to find a good picture then.
Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could.
Oh, Alphanod. Well, I have a feeling we're gonna be fighting here very soon.
Can you walk?
I think so.
Well, Alphanod decided to go not subtle.
Did that little worm just insult me?
He just finally caught on.
I'll kill them! I'll kill them all!
Oh.
I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! Then tear out their hearts!
Dang. Gotta go. Time to go. When the villain dudes turn about tearing out hearts, it's probably time to go back. A minute. Yeah. Not much to say there. Forgive me, in my anger I seem to have marched us back outside again, though it's probably best we leave the island altogether. I believe we weren't our welcome in Eulmore. Yeah. In any case, I see enough of the world's self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that our battle against Sin Eaters will find few allies in Calusia. I will accompany you back to the Crystarium. We need to regroup and think on our strategy anew. I tend to agree with Alphanod on this one. Kalshir, I have done you a grave disservice. You were hungry and desperate and offered you a solution without once considering the risk inherent in you accepting it. If I had known but the price that you would be made to pay. You gave me everything I need to make your idea work. It was me who made a mess of things, not you. But even after all the trouble I caused, you still stepped in and saved me, and now Bothri wants us all dead. Why not come back with us to the Crystarium? I'm certain we can find work for you there if you are willing. No, that would just be me leaning on your kindness again. I need to do some thinking. Learn how to stand on my own 2 feet. It's fair. Very well, but you must promise you'll be careful. The Eulmores may yet come looking for us. I'll keep my head down, don't worry. And you take care too. Give me the chance to repay what you've done for me. Alphanod. Oh. Lord and Lady Shire. What in blazes did you do? They have the entire city looking for you. I took a peek at your unfinished portrait, Alphanod. Now, I've had many beautiful and striking pictures painted for me, but there was something about your work. As if you had caught the very essence of our love and rendered it naked upon the canvas. is bold, unflinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I will speak with Lord Lothry and vouch for your character. I'm sure we can smooth over any hard feelings. I'm sorry, Lady Chai. There are more important matters to which I must attend. More important? What could be more important than enjoying the days we have left to us to the fullest? Pray press me no further. We are leaving, but I would not presume to take the garments you were so kind to procure for me. One moment. I wouldn't hear of it. Keep the clothes, you silly boy. I insist. And I shall make arrangements so you can pass your gate without causing a stir. I expect you to come and visit. I'll return, I promise you that. The outrage I've witnessed must not go unanswered. The next time we meet, I shall be better prepared to confront the corruption which hides behind a glittering facade. Alright, so let's go to Crackshell Beach here. Someday we'll get flying, but today is not that day. Oh, stuck on a rock there. Roadside dinner. Well, let's go do this fade up here real quick. Oh yeah, that should get us to 71 then. So dead ahead. It's weird after flying for so long in the other expansions. Can't fly just yet again. But we'll get there. Just, you know, not right now. Go there. Alright. Oh, almost forgot. Change out my layout from some time ago. Hopefully some other people will come around here. It seems a lot of people doing fates, especially this early in the expansion, so it shouldn't be too much of a deal. Careful there. Oh, looks like we got our helper here. Good. Looks like a gunbreaker. That looks like we got more help even. Even more help. Sweet. Ooh, that's a pretty staff. Something. Axe, staff. It's pretty, whatever it is. Almost done with this one. A couple more enemies and we'll be done with it. There we go. Got some bicolor gemstones. And we got level 71. Huzzah. So it looks like we need to go to Crackshell Beach. Almost there. So far, the story's taken some interesting turns, I will give it that. And we're just barely scratching the surface, I think. Plenty more to be done before all said in this expansion, I think. There's Alpha Nod there. Alright. Thank you, my friend, for staying at my side through this whole sordid endeavor. While not quite the joyous outcome I'd hoped for, our efforts have nonetheless answered a great many questions. Suffice it to say, our plans for saving the First are unlikely to involve the aid of Lord Vothray and his subjects. Come, we must speak with the Exarch and chart a new course. This is far from over. Well, he's not wrong about that. With Alphanod and the Ocular. That's not Alphanod. Oh, he's in the Crystal Tower. There we go. Yeah, we can just run there. Why not? Let's run there. It's not too far away. Whee! Yep, so now let's enter the Ocular. Talk to the guard to escort us in. Ah, it's good to be back amongst friends. In such company, I can finally turn my thoughts to the future. But ere we discuss all we have learned and begin planning our next step, I think it's best that you visit Alice. A familiarity with Amh Araeng will no doubt improve as a valuable insight. And besides, I know she is eager to see you as I was. Bring a smile to her face. Alright. So we have Alphanol back. Now we must find his twin sister, Alice. But first, some minor things. Yeah, the markets, there we go. Over here to Summoner's Bell so we can see if our retainers brought back anything interesting. Star Ruby Music Box. Not worth a whole lot. 18,000 ain't too bad, so sell that. Nothing sold there. Foreign arm guards. Alright, so we don't need that choker. We definitely don't need those gloves either. And arm guards. Yeah, that was level 60, so let's get rid of those. Was that place called Morbrandy? That place is, well, the whole entire area is called Norvent. Let me see if I can get a bigger map of it here. Yeah, we'll just do it the easy way. Because yeah, this whole area is called Norvant here. It's Crystarium is where we're at. And then I think we're in, yeah, full Eulmore. And then Clusia is the entire island that we were in. Yeah, the whole area is called Norvant, or Norvant. Norvrandt. So pretty close. Alright, so now we need to go to the Amaro launch. Where's that thing again? Yeah, we'll just go to the main entrance. Why not? Main entrance ain't bad. Let's take the Aetherite to the Amaro launch. Amaro launch, there we go. Kind of upset, really want to go to land of Morbrandy. Hey, with the way this story's going, we could end up in any kind of land from wherever at this point. The story's definitely taking interesting turns. Come looking for my spot for another guard. Yeah, no, we're going places. Oh, a friend of the Exarch. Hoping to meet someone at Amh Araeng, are you? I shall be your guide. I was about to set off for our outpost there. As a matter of fact, we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. All set, then off to the unforgiving sands we go. Alright, so hopefully not the land of more. The boy is mine, Brandy. No, I don't think we gotta worry about that kind of thing, Jacoby. I think we'll be alright. It looks like we're going to a desert.
Araeng. From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath Araeng once rose.
Like an abandoned desert city.
Journeyed here long ago. I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Amh Araeng meant majestic land in the language of his people.
Glad we could share in that
So
musical
it might
artist
still
formerly known
be.
as Brandy joke.
Were
Yeah,
it not
she's
for the lights,
has been around for a
unrelenting
minute.
Onslaught.
Man, I wonder whatever did happen to Brandy. Kind of just dropped out of nowhere. I remember she was big back when I was in school, but no matter how many times I come here, the cold never fails to catch me off guard. The sky might be as bright as a scorching hour's day, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Now, the Exarch letter said I was take you to the inn at Journey's Head, which is where this Alice friend of yours is staying. Well, that's a fair old distance, so I propose we make a stop in Mord Sulk to break up the trek, allowing me to attend to some business, and you to enjoy the local hospitality. Sound good? Good. Are we around the same age? She was big when I was in school. Yeah, I'm in my mid-30s, so she was definitely big back then. Alright, you lot, off, and I better not see the goods covered in sand when I get back. Alright, we head southwest, straight as an arrow. Alright, oh good, we can mount up here. Oh hey, it looks like we're going to take the elephant out for a spin. Is that a giant cactuar? That's a giant cactuar with a big thing on its head, it looks like. What is that thing? Gigantender. Gigantender? Huh. Huh. Well then. Go kick its butt. No, we don't need Needle Storm. Nope, nope. We're good there. Thanks. Oh, they get extra something. Sombrero cactuar? Yeah, it's got a big old hat thing. It's like a cactus bush thing? And it's definitely bigger than your typical cactuar by far. Pichu yells, "Everything's bigger in Texas." Of course, there's another song that my wife told me about. Apparently, all my exes lives in Texas. I'm not a huge country fan, but apparently she knows more about this stuff than I do. speed up some of these things. Oh, my ex is living in Texas. I wish my ex lived in Texas. That would make my life a lot easier. But sadly, that is not the case. Oh, looks like we got some help here. Nice. Looks like a ooh, other new dancers. I do want to try the dancer class out at some point. I'm intrigued to see how that works. I definitely want to go through on my Dark Knights here. George Strait music is downright beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, country is not my thing. I'll take your word about George Strait. My wife is the big country fan compared to me. Actually, she's a pretty big country fan in general. Anything country, I kind of look at her and go, what's this about? And she tells me, I go, okay, and then I smile, nod, go on my way. Smell of death has drawn a forlorn maiden to the battlefield. What's a forlorn maiden for? I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm an everything fan. I mean, for the most part, I will appreciate good music. I'll give most things a 10, but just the old country with the twang and everything, I'm sorry, I just can't after a certain point. And they were playing it at work the other day too, and it was driving me nuts. But 90s music is where I shine. Love me some 90s music. I mean, 90s alternative, 90s R&B, you name it. For 90s, I'm pretty much there. Need variety too, and 80s, 90s holds a very place in my heart. Yeah. 80s, 90s is where it's at. Just, I'm very happy that what my wife got me for a Christmas present, it was actually later this summer we're going to be seeing Hootie and the Blowfish, so REM, Cranberries, Blues Traveler, yes, Blues Traveler. Yeah, we're going to go see Hootie and the Blowfish later this summer, so very, very excited about that from my Christmas present. So, very, very thankful for her for that. Right across the river saying you turn around and feast your eyes on that. Okay, what are we feasting our eyes on? Oh, destination. Darius Ricker has a bar out here in Austin. Really? Wait, he has a bar in Austin? Dude, what's it called? I must go there. I have a new calling in life. Wait, we're going to Texas. They built them big, didn't they? That's Kassyria, a fortress meant to protect the northern reaches of Amh Araeng. Seeing what was left behind, I believe is what they said it was once one of Norvant's mightiest nations. At least until the flood came along. Great chunks of Amh Araeng's land were lost to the light. Its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying, most of them anyway. Not many choose to come here these days, not with everything in ruins. Even that hulking great fortress has become little more than an Amaro roost for me and my caravan. But not everywhere is as deserted as this place. Just wait until you see moored soak. Let's press on, shall we? Yes, continue on, my guide. I would love to go see that bar in Texas. Oh, there's another fate over that way. Oh, that guy's fishing there. I do love fishing in this game too. At some point I'll have to carry that on there, but first I'm gonna go see if I can get to this fate before it gets over with. Fates are very, very good for leveling up. Do I go get there? There's only one person, so we might be okay. Go, 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 go. Come on, leap. There we go. Here we go. to bring the pain. Looks like a big old leaping Lizzie from Final Fantasy XI, to be honest. Beowulf. Never mind, I guess he just went to Austin on the cover boss. That's weird. Aw. I was really hoping to go to a Darius Rucker bar in Austin. Never mind, we're not going to Texas. Well, we still might go there anyways. I'm sure we'll be there at some point. Alright, good deal. Alright, let's get this vista done. This is out. There we go. Sightseeing log 23 complete. Huzzah. I was hoping to also, we want to go to the Jensen Ackles bar out there, but the hours are weird and it's so crowded we don't even get to see the Winchester, so... Aw, me and the wife are huge fans of Supernatural. Baby, we're going to Texas still. Yeah. Oh, she's a big fan of Jensen Ackles. So... yeah. Ooh, there's an Aether Current up there. Go get that. Last season Supernatural coming up. Yeah. Yeah, let's get this Aether Current here. There we go. Alright, so let's head westward now. Fields of Amber. There we go, let's talk to Cassard here. Here we are, Mardzog by the Blessed Shadow. I love this town. That was a far journey. Not just full of Mord, but humans and all manner of others too. It's been long a refuge for folk displaced by the flood, so the population is nothing if not diverse. We were staying in a hotel in Austin last year and saw Jared Padalecki live streaming on Facebook from down the street. Apparently everyone else knew too, because when we got there he was already gone and people were searching for him. Aw. Oh, have you met more before? They might look like shifty little blighters, but we're more welcome than you can ever wish to meet. Speaking of which, we should pay our respect to Master Gengen. I'll just go ahead and let him know we've arrived. The one thing that's been annoying me, I thought I corrected on here, was character to not display name settings. Own. Yeah, display name own. Yeah, let's do that. During battle. Okay. That's better. We're living in the same places then we haven't seen them. Well, I'm sure it's a big enough area that'd be hard to miss. But that's really cool though. Okay, that's Morrow Porter. We don't need to worry about that. Let's go attune to the Aetherite so we don't forget about that. A lot of famous people are. We literally see 0 famous people. And they're probably hidden in plain sight too. I know some of them do disguises and stuff because they don't want to be bothered. I think I remember seeing a episode of Hogan Knows Best where they did that, or something, to some trip that they did or whatever. For Hulk Hogan and his family back then. Way back in the day. Because yeah, you don't want to go everywhere and be noticed everywhere you go. Looks like a kobold. So this is a Mord. Yeah. It's basically a kobold. I also assume they just don't hang out at the local McDonald's.
Master Gengen, this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
I mean, hey, who doesn't like a Big Mac? Come on. if Jensen Ackles is anything like his character Dean, I mean, he loves a good burger. And I'm sure he does love food. So,
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Maud's.
Mordsuka. Hey, actually, I had the pronunciation right. Hot dang.
Souk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Amh Araeng. You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too. Many of them rare.
Ooh, I like rare things.
As I told you before, not many visit Amh Araeng by choice, but Maud Souk's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Maud dig up.
Aye, that they do. For Maud do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value. That is why they come here, come from far away, come with much money.
I do like their money, apparently.
And so our souk
There's a
is
lot of good burger
always
places out
busy,
here.
busy,
Like, if we had the money
busy.
like that, we'd
No
be at
such
some of the
thing as
better
a thing
places
no
where
one
there's some
needs.
Michelin star burgers out there. Ooh. I'm intrigued by a good burger. I do love a good burger. I mean, the best we got here is Five Guys, which overall is a very tasty burger. I do like a good Five Guys burger. I've seen some places on Food Network, that a couple of places they've traveled to that I definitely want to get around to and see some of the burgers. Like there's one, I think on Route 66, it was called the Burger from Hell. So I mean, it's got like all kinds of jalapenos, habaneros, just whatever. And just like, oh yeah, that's let's give me a burger like that.
You say that every time, Master Gengen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it?
Five Guys down the street from us, but we had a Black Angus burger that was super creamy, like it melted. Ooh, Black Angus burger. I would love a good Black Angus burger. I've heard that's super
Or
choice.
perhaps a Maud philosophy, for
to
which
work
we
on that
should
at some
all
point.
be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed. Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want
I
to
remember
gain
when
the
McDonald's
trust
had
of
their
the
Angus burgers
locals.
briefly. Those were actually pretty decent too.
And there's a little
Probably the
custom
best
all
McDonald's burger
newcomers
I
are
ever had.
expected to observe.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
IKEA near us with the $2 breakfast. I've never been to IKEA. I know the wife wants to go to an IKEA at some point. I heard you can
As
get
the
really,
good
really
Lord
lost
says.
in those.
In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense. A Verbert gold piece, no
Which
less.
make these food.
The
Basically,
first
there
I've
was
held in
a.
years.
It was like years ago, probably like 5-10 years ago. They had their own 3rd-pound Angus burgers, and they were really, really, really good. And they discontinued them. I was kind of sad because for the longest time, those were the only burgers I would have from there.
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
Rubber gold. Apparently, that's a big deal. Oh, we're gonna get tackled here.
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer? I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Over here!
Come and look.
You buy, you buy.
You know why the 3rd-pound burgers failed? Because math. People thought 3rd was less than 4th for real. I remember seeing that on Facebook recently. That's where I think A&W had the 3rd-pound versus the quarter-pounders. But
one must
apparently,
still
you know,
journey
math is
through the
hard.
barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pop. Nothing.
Yeah,
better for the
A&W,
road
that's
than a
right. Had the same
full
issue.
belly.
Yeah, 3rd-pound versus the
Spend that
quarter-pound.
piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
Yeah, it's just like it's math. Come on, people. Ugh. Some people. I mean, I think Hardee's still does 3rd-pound burgers. I think. Oh no, it's been a minute since I've been to Hardee's. Apparently, they need to make a marketing gimmick for bigger burgers. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely need some marketing on that stuff. Welcome to Ronron's, traveler. Where's to empty your purse to fill your bag? Take your time, stare and sniff before you choose, but no drooling on the merchandise, yes? Alright, so I guess we're gonna browse some wares here. Worms, huh? Yeah, worms. Everyone's favorite. Plump white worm slathered in honey. Once you eat it, glaze, wiggler, you never want any other treat. Don't call it a 3rd, just call it 33% bigger. Nice. Yes, the 33% bigger burger. Ooh, that could be good. Oh, that mushloaf. The middle is stuffed with bittersweet cactus fruit, so even if the bread dries out, it's still moist inside. Keeps you going in the heat. Meat. There you go. There's some meat for us. That's my ever-burning bounty made with the best parts of the lizard, cured with special spicy spices. Some find the smell challenging, but I'll warm you up on the chilly desert nights. Yeah, math is hard, sadly. Skewers, huh? Skewered frog. Oh, you like those chewy skewers. Find small frogs hiding under rocks, spear them with stick, and then roast over a fire. Crackly on the outside, gooey on the inside. Perfect for snacking. So apparently we found some food out here as well. They look tasty, yes. What you choose, what you choose. I gotta choose one. Give me the ever-burning bounty, yo. I'll take my chances with the spices. Let's put some spice in your step. You won't feel the cold this night. Probably not next one either. First, according to Five Guys, is when to go. I don't really need a lot of fries to go. How about 2 packs? Or, yeah, when they pour it in, you're like, oh, I'll just take a small fry, and they just go, grah, they just keep dumping the fries in. And you're like, dude, I got enough fries for me and my whole family. You have the gold? Alright, so let's see how this food fared. We eat a lot. Yeah. I'll definitely eat it. One appetite, one belly. New legend is born. Consider coin purse cracked. I'm pleased to accept your custom, and Gengen will be pleased that you honored ours. Sweet. I took Angela to Five Guys the first time. She goes, they're pouring the fries in the bag. We're getting a bag of fries. How much did you order? I thought you were getting a small. Yeah, there was a person that introduced me that years ago, and she's like, you know, just order the small. And I was like, are you sure small is going to be enough? She's like, yes, just order the small and trust me on this. I was like, all right, you know. Yeah, I had no clue what I was in for. I don't think my wife was when I introduced her to one a couple years back. Order a large too. I'm afraid to order a large. I'm afraid they'll just come out with, you know, a whole like cart full of fries and just dump it on your table and probably live off of those things for the next 2 years or something. I don't know, man. I'm afraid. Large fry from Five Guys. I mean, maybe if I took all the kids and just let them eat off of just that. Most taxed to keep the potatoes in the front of the store full of fries. Oh yeah, I know, but still, man. And yeah, they're just getting 40-pound bag of fries and just be like, here's your large fry, just a whole bag of fries. Let's see here. So it looks like we're gonna gather some stuff here from the markets. All right. Looks like we got some side quests to do as well. Awesome. Oh, looks like there's a fade out here too. But yeah, we're not gonna get to there in time before that closes up. Potatoes are cheap. Don't even worry about the Irish or historically. I respect the Irish for giving us the potato. Potatoes are the best. Tinder, over here, you've seen fruiting gigantenders nearby. Yes, very aggressive they are. We more to stay away from them. Someone like you. Yes, I have an idea. You're healthy, strong. I have a favor to ask. Bring me chunks, big chunks of their flesh. Go east from here and find them, or they will find you. You shall be rewarded if you do as I said. Quickly now. Okay, so it looks like we're going after the giant cactuars again. Getting the cured leather here. Oh, we gotta use the market receipt. Okay. Use this market receipt here. Oh, invalid target. Nope, can't do that either. Nowadays, I'm worried that people won't know what famine is. They'll freak out when Golden Corral shuts down. Yeah, there used to be quite a few buffets in this town here, and a lot of them are shut down. There's really only 2 left. One a Chinese buffet, and then well, Golden Corral is about 20-30 minutes for me. But yeah, buffets aren't as popular. Most people don't you know, indulge as much as they did and gorge themselves. People were more conscientious eaters compared to what they used to be. Which is not a bad thing. Don't crown, they ran out of steak. I think buffets need to up their game. Yeah, it's kind of hard to think of how they might buff their game, though. One pay for honest work, no experiences, and appears to be a job advertisement. Okay, so we're gonna get a job here. Yeah, buffets are pretty cool, though. Buffet that was upscaled and served mimosas. Ooh. My wife does love a good mimosa. She had the first one just last year. Bombless mimosas. Oh, man. Don't tell my wife that, actually. Because my wife would be like, yeah, we're going. She's all about the mimosas. I know there's like a mimosa, I forget what they call it, like a mimosa flight or something, which has like 4 of them at a local restaurant around here. I think that's what it is. I don't quite remember. I didn't really know about mimosas till I really met her. I just kind of drink my own drinks. Happy with that. For the most part. Full water jar over here. Hands off wires for Mimi's foot bath unless you have coin or barter. Oh, you work for Cassard. Momo has antiques all boxed up and ready for transport. Okay. You type bombless mimosas Austin, it pulls up a whole list on Google. Oh lord. Just the thing we need. Handing out Cassard's part, we come to the wrong place. He has no outstanding orders with my shop. Okay, then we won't go there. Great Eulmore. Bottomless mimosas. That's crazy. I can't even imagine. Oh, what kind of ore was it? Iron ore? There we go. Okay, so another quest there, another quest here. Alright, so we got plenty of quests to do. I mean, heck, I'm just happy with, you know, a pitcher of beer and something else. I mean, I'm good. I'm good to go at that point. Where are we? Probably the weirdest place. Like, there's enough alcohol to keep you out for years. I don't know. I can have a good amount of alcohol if I really go at it. Catch my client outside the village. Alright, so we're going to take this to the villagers. Heck, I'm just excited at Red Robin's bottomless fries. I don't know, bottomless, I mean, they have the bottomless drinks there, but I know they're all now not calls for their bottomless things at Red Robin. Outside of that, I don't really think there is anywhere out here that has unlimited alcohol drinks. There's a college nearby, so there's probably a reason for that. But again, Austin would have a bunch of colleges too, so... Oh. Looks like I need my companion back. Time to kick some butt. No, I can't think of anywhere around here that would have bombless stuff like that. Kind of brave of a place to have bottomless alcoholic drinks. I mean, unless you're in an open bar for a wedding, that's about the only time I can think of anyone having bottomless anything. They going. There we go. Alright, save him. Go this way. Oh, that's a level 80. Let's not mess with that since we're not even level 80. We have 6th Street, which is just a street of bars. I'm intrigued. Do love a nice bar, though. And bar food is great, too. Bar food, I think, is some of the most underrated food ever. Buffet we have in South Austin is a prime rib and crab legs buffet. Oh, you had me at prime rib. Crab legs, I'm not a huge fan of crab legs. I've tried crab legs several times and I don't know, I just can't find them delicious. But prime rib, I could eat prime rib till the day I die. I mean, that would be choice. What are we doing here? No, that's not what I wanted. All-purpose explosives? No? Okay, I guess we did. Okay. Good deal. Kind of upscale buffet I'm talking about, not just saying out food hoping to feed you, but like filling up with the Richie food. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Yeah, instead of just like endless salad. Well, of course we're gonna give you endless salad because we want you to fill up on that stuff. Let's see if we can go this way now. Yeah, one of my now deceased relatives, his motto was, you know, don't fill up on the cheap stuff. Anywhere we went. So I'm definitely familiar with that. It looks like we're surveying the area. Oh, we got hostile presence here. Gotta kick some butt. Man, that one goes buffet. I have to talk the wife into going to one here soon. Went to Razoo's, it's a Cajun bar restaurant. Oh, fried grilled alligator. I love some gumbo. I had genuine gumbo once and it about floored my mind. Oh man. I'm intrigued to see what alligator would taste like. I heard bison's pretty good too. It's like some one restaurant out, I think it was like somewhere out west, I can't remember where, they served all kinds of different meats. Like alligator, deer, or venison I should say, bison, fishbowl for 15 bucks, yeah. I remember the only thing I had remotely that was Joe's Crab Shack, but it probably is heck of a lot better than Joe's Crab Shack ever was, I'm sure. It wasn't too bad, but definitely had a lot of stuff for whatever I ordered. I couldn't even tell you what it was called, but definitely had a lot of stuff. I'll give them that. Angry Armadillos. Not compared to when we just want to get a drink, go home. There's a daiquiri drive-thru. Just grab a drink, go home, and that's fortunately right down the street for me. Dude, you put a daiquiri drive-thru down here, and you will see me every time I go home from work. Like, I would just be like, hey, just have it ready for me when I get off work. You make billions. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to retire, open up a drive-thru of alcohol, and just call it a day. Apparently I've been in the wrong business. We're aiding these people here. Wall just slurping machines filled with alcohol drinks. Dude! Ah! Oh. Now that would be awesome. I've heard... I think I've seen pictures of one in Vegas where like there's a wall of like different margarita mixes, I think it was. I think? It was pretty colorful though. There's a whole wall of, I don't know if it's daiquiris or margaritas or something. I'll have to take some time to look for it later. yeah. Some good stuff. Yeah, the only thing I remember back in college, there was a penny pitcher special for beer. I think that's the closest to anything I've ever come through. What are we doing here? Mollycoddle. Yeah. We need to scatter the powder here. Okay. Try that. So I'm just ranting. Hey, nothing wrong with ranting. There's nothing wrong with a good rant. Alcohol-infused ice cream and gelatos. I've been trying for the longest time, and I keep forgetting to do this for my wife. Find her the wine-infused ice cream. I remember seeing it once, and every time I file it in the back of my mind, I'm like, hey, that'd be something nice to get for her. And then I forget about it. And then I hear about it and see it again. And I always keep forgetting to get that for her. I just wonder if it's any good, really. But yeah, alcohol-infused ice cream. I could go for that. Tipsy Scoop is online. Expensive, but I've heard good things. Tipsy Scoop. That sounds like a good name there. You can't go wrong with that. Check out this Fate again. It's just a repeat of the one earlier, but hey. More XP the better, right? Oh, we got Desert Armadillo there. But yeah, I gotta start thinking of some good ideas for the anniversary with the wife here in a couple months, so that might be something I need to look up there. I know she would appreciate it. I mean, the other closest I come to, unlimited beer was basically $3 for a cup of beer in college at parties, but I don't think that really counts the same. Now that I think about it. I don't know. Ow. Little cactus broccoli people are beating me up. Discord message. Awesome. Alright, I'll check out Discord here in a little while. All the broccoli cactus people we can meet. About 3/4 the way to run this fate. Not the drive-thru, obviously, but might be more favorable to the Austin, Galveston, Antonio, Galveston, South Padre. I've heard good things about Galveston. Apparently that's like some little island, or they got vacation island thingies, I think. Maybe I heard wrong. I remember someone talking about it some time ago. I know the one thing with Texas, though, I gotta be careful is that my wife and her ex-husband, they spent time down there, so I gotta be careful about, you know, well, I don't think I gotta be too careful about it, it's just I don't want any weird memories coming back up. That's one thing I do worry about, though. South Padre is a place for teens on spring break. Galveston has Sugar Bar? Largest water park. Ooh, water park. Now that would be nice right about now. Kids do love a good water park. There we go. We have beaten the fate. And the cactus people have run. Goodbye, cactus broccoli people. Alright, let's head to the north. Yeah. Alright, so we're on this rock. Let's sprinkle some wriggler powder. Alright. I think we're good here. Oh, apparently we gotta go this way some more. Alright, let's talk to Thame out here. Spring break, man. I haven't had a spring break in a while. Even then, I would spend spring break because spring break for our college was same time as our basketball's, I should say, local tournament to see if anyone could go to the, the big dance, the March Madness and everything like that. So, and I played with the pep band, so we got to go around with them, and that was usually my spring break, celebrating it wherever the basketball team went. So you came to help us out, not cuddled. Alright, so we got that. We got a necklace coffer. Huzzah. Oh, we got another quest here. Okay, so check offending. Yes. I mean, I took my ex to a bunch of places. Text. It's not about the previous, more about the what you do versus then. Like, she spent a Dallas Springer Galleria. There's a good Gucci store in there that overcharges. Oh, I'm sure I can find something for her there. Good for young lady. Put brakes in. Alright, so speak right there. There's a lot of places. Yeah, I mean, Texas is a pretty big state, so. Heck, I'll just be happy to have a night with her, let alone take a trip. Both keep them busy. One of these days, I'm gonna get her to be courageous enough to come in front of a camera here. But today's not gonna be that day. One of these days, though, I will convince her. It'll be a glorious day. Looks like that guy's continuing his fishing spree there. I don't think we're gonna get to that fate in time. Alright, let's not worry about it then. We'll go back to the city proper here then. So, part of the way through level 71. Let's see what this guy... Which way it goes. Speak for himself. Alright, so we got that taken care of. Ready for experience. Deliver this letter. Good old fetch quetches. You gotta have those every once in a while. I'm a side quest and quest junkie, so if there's a side quest to be done, I will do it. Ooh, a lot of fates out there. Okay, we already did that. Okay. Yeah, a lot of fates out here, which is good. Good problem to have. Bill. Take the shinies. Yes, I will take the shinies. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I got 2 months to figure out a good anniversary idea and gift, so I'll get on that soonish. Don't have to do that. There you go, the unsavory lord. So we finish up these couple quests and then we continue on with the main story. Yeah, that one and that one, then we'll continue on wherever our tour guide is going to lead us this time. So hang on, tour guide, we'll be back for you in a little bit. Let me turn these couple things. Oh, don't want to talk to you. No, I said I don't want to talk to you. Talk to you. Is there a problem still looking reclaimed? Express our doubt. Alright, let's express some doubt. We're questioning him. Truth is, there is no client. Package full of nothing but rocks, not expensive ones. Haha. Please, boss no more. It's too complicated, too dangerous. You're right, there must be easier ways to make money. We need something that requires less effort, less risk. Kind travel, you accept this as an apology? Maybe no one needs to know about this, yes? Yeah, if you want to bribe me. Why not? Alright, let's go turn this last side quest over this way. It's the flea-bitten scavenger. Ebba, step back in. Very excuse you, failed me for the last time. Wait, I brought these for you. For me, oh, you're too kind. So juicy, so wriggly. Yes, very nice. I never knew you had such talents. Very well, I'm willing to overlook the quota on this occasion. Thank you, boss. If that's all, I'll be off. Stop, these sand railers a lot more pleasing than the usual junk you bring me. From now on, you're my chief worm collector. Consider a promotion. Same rates, of course. Now, what I had mine beats being penniless, I suppose. I don't know how I'll fare on my own, but I appreciate helping me today. Alright, now onward to continue the main quest. Let me make sure I tune to the 8th right. Before I go anywhere. Okay, good. Hate to have forgotten to do that. Alright, Cassard, our illustrious guide. Let's see where we go now. Yeah, here's your merchandise, buddy. Aye, that's the lot. Alright, good work. And correct work too, considering you've not set foot in this place before. I thought you'd wanted to sit in the city like the Exarch, but something tells me you're not a stranger to visiting strange lands. Unfortunately, your efficiency presents something of a problem. I'd hoped to conclude all my business before your return, but it seems there's been some confusion over one of the orders I placed. I'll have to drag in my middlemen and sort this mess out. I'm sorry to make you sit around and twiddle your thumbs. Cassar feels like an age since I last saw you. Oh, if it isn't the lovely Tesseline. It's been a while, but your timing couldn't be better. This lady was on her way to meet Alice. I'm supposed to be taking her to your corner of the desert, but I misplaced the order as commandeered my attention. Or commandeered? Commandeered? Sure. Wait, I know who you are. You do? Alice has told me so much about you. Yeah, I'm me. I knew it! How wonderful to meet you in the flesh after hearing all those stories. I'm Tesseline. I work as a carer at the inn. I've gotten to know Alsae quite well since she took up guard duties there. You want me to take over as Vanillia's guide? My shopping's all done and packed for the road, so it would be no trouble. That would be a great help, thank you. Well, it looks like you're able to head straight out after all. My caravan and I will be in the area for a while yet. Seek me out when you've had your fill of Amh Araeng, and I'll send you back to the Crystarium. So onward, ever upward. Alright, so we got hand gear now. Definitely an upgrade. Alright, so where to now? Alsae has been desperate to see you, so let's get to her sooner rather than later. The inn isn't too hard to find, really. You can actually see the top of the rock spires from here. We just need to swing around the ridge and head south. Come on, I'll get my supplies together and meet you outside. Looks like there's another quest that unlocked over yonder here. See what Gengen's got to say. Oh, okay. Like helping people, maybe help me too. See, my son Gungun makes me very proud, but very worried. He works very hard, too hard for his own good. Follows orders, yes, follows them until someone tells him stop. This is very dangerous, bad for his health. I need to speak to him, persuade him to rest. Here, the red Sarab, perhaps leaving no stone unturned in search for relics. I wanted to go to a place that no one of my knife sharpening friends told me about. It's in the middle of nowhere, a steakhouse called Perini Ranch, like a literal ranch that serves steak outside. It's so crazy. I may have heard Texas is good for their steaks and everything. And I've heard about the Great Steak Challenge where you gotta have like, what, a 72-ounce steak and all the fixings, you know, baked potato, salad, sides, whatever. That's one of my things, is to actually have a legit steak from Texas. I don't know if there's a difference or not, but hey, it's on my list of things to get done. 72-ounce steak isn't that good. Well, I probably wouldn't have the 72-ounce steak. I probably have just something like an 8 or a 10-ounce, more than likely, or maybe a ribeye or something. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't have the 72-ouncer. That thing that's just crazy. Yeah, it's just meaty. Yeah, not surprising. They probably just cook it just to get it cooked, and then good luck trying to eat it. Like if you want cowboy steak, that's where you go. Cowboy steak, I could deal with something called a cowboy steak. Alright. I'm down for that. Oh, there's a coyote. Uh-oh. Go kick some coyote butt. I like saltgrass. They're a bit pricey, but they dry age your steak and it feels like a steak. Now we're talking. Also, desserts are huge. I'm a huge fan of cheesecake. Like, give me a cheesecake and yeah, I'll be set for life there. Cheesecake. Alright, so we're gonna scout the area here. Okay, huge dessert's not a problem. Oh, hey, there's an aether current here. Just sticking out on the side of the cliff. Also grab that. Yeah, I don't see huge desserts as a bad thing. I mean, if you're gonna have a nice steak, you gotta have a nice dessert to go with it. Like, yeah, go to Bonan and San Antonio. It's mesquite grilled, wet aged, but it's soft meat. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Definitely won't have idea places if I ever get to travel anytime soon. First, we're gonna kick some coyote butt, though. But it's not really meaty as much as it's meat flavored. Hey, as long as it gets me full for a semi-decent price, I mean, I ain't one to complain. there a quest up that way? Yeah, there is a quest up that way. I may have to go back that way. It's good, but it's expensive. I mean, a long time ago, and I mean a long time ago, I went to Ruth Chris, and I mean, it was a pretty good steak overall. That's about probably the most expensive meal I ever had, was with me and, well, my ex at that point. So I mean, but I mean, it was pretty good, but I mean, I think they can do better. And it was pretty darn expensive. Definitely had the biggest tip I ever left to for any place ever. But I don't know, maybe I'm just getting too picky. I mean, we got Texas Roadhouse around here. I mean, the steaks are pretty decent as far as steaks go, in my opinion. What else we got? I mean, Applebee's, but Applebee's steak ain't steak. That's just a no. And Applebee's just makes me mad on principle. Let's get this Gun guy over here. Search the nooks, search the crannies, search the high, search low. Oh, sorry, did not see there. You lost? Most things have had Nick and Sam's. They offer Japanese Wagyu starting at $40 an ounce, minimum 6 ounce. Holy jeebus. That's insane. That's in Dallas, yeah. Just wow. Yeah, I know the Ruth Chris one was well over $100. A5 plus Wagyu, jeez, that's insane, Jacoby. I mean, I think I've only had filet mignon maybe once, maybe. Delicate and delicious. I mean, I would hope it would be delicate and delicious. It better be for that kind of price. Most amazing steak butter I've ever had. Butter. Let's see what's over here. Search for the relics at specified location. Alright. Breaking out the shovel and digging. Or at least getting some relics. Basically, butter was so creamy and didn't even feel like steak. Yeah, I bet it just melted in your mouth. Now, the best meal, okay, the best meal I've ever had was a place, when we went traveling around the band, we went outside Cleveland to a little small restaurant that someone had heard about, and basically their menu that night was salmon, and oh my gosh, just salmon was the absolute most amazing salmon ever in my life. It like literally just fell apart. I mean, literally a touch with the fork, it fell apart, and it just melted in your mouth. I mean, it's definitely one of the best meals I ever had. And they also had a coffee cake in the shape of a coffee cup for dessert. I don't know if it's dessert or I don't know, but I just saw someone else have it. I was like, "What's that?" They're like, "That's a coffee cake." I was like, "Oh." But that was a long time ago for that. I'm sure the restaurant probably doesn't even exist anymore, but still, it was pretty amazing. There's some little small place. I think someone said they heard about Food Network or something. Aaron's best thing about it is you couldn't do it every day. It feels too elegant. Yeah, I mean that's a one-time thing. Because then if you start doing it over and over again, it just kind of, in my opinion, would ruin the memory of it the first time. You definitely want to have that experience, but then savor that experience. There we go. Another fate completed. Where is... I'm going at? Oh, I was back up there. Whoops. My bad. Back that way. But yeah, that place outside Cleveland that time, that was... definitely blew my mind as far as what food was capable of. Because before that time, I really hadn't had much besides major chain restaurants, you know, Chili's, Applebee's, stuff like that. And I was just like, whatever. You know, salmon, I like salmon. Okay, let's do this. And I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Yeah, food cooked the right way. Yeah, I never known how food could really be cooked until that point. And it was definitely life-changing. Alright, so let's go this way. Honestly, why I'd rather cook at the house when we were going out. Angela used to go out a lot, and then she tried some food made. It was like, oh my god. No, my wife, I love her. I don't know how she stands my cooking. She does. When I do get chances to cook. And she's a pretty good chef herself. I mean, I love her cooking. It's pretty awesome. She doesn't seem to think so, but I think it's amazing. Of course, most of the stuff I just kind of make up on the fly or use stuff from stuff I learned on the fly in college and just try to recreate that. And most of them turned out pretty decently. Who can be best at simplicity? I honestly agree with that, Jacoby. I mean, some people try to overdo things and keep it simple. It's usually the best way, because some of the best stuff is just made with a few ingredients. I mean, most stuff is like, I don't know, I think it's like most Italian stuff you can make with like 4 or 5 ingredients. Or something like that. I don't know. I think it was Italian. Most Italian's pretty cheap and easy. What do we got for me today? Shinies. Yeah, definitely a foodie at heart. Always will be. Let's go this way now. The antiquities dealer. Can I help you? Yeah. Tell us what this old ring's worth. Oh, I've not seen one of these in a very long time. What is it? Used to see letters. The owner must have known important, but you best speak with Jamal if you know who's belonged to you. If you want to know about the crest and such, he's the one to ask. Alright. He just wants his jinglies. This man's focused on one thing. This kobold wants his money. Oh yeah, let's cruise around the car here for a second. Let's see what this guy's got to say. Yeah, what's this ring worth? What could you two surprised younglings need from an old man like me? Want to know how much we can get for this signet ring? Please tell us. The suspense is killing me. Takes a look at it and says, where'd you get this? It belonged to a Malik of Amh Araeng. Well, that sounds very valuable indeed. So how much? To a historian, it is priceless. In all likelihood, there is only one such ring in existence. But I'm afraid that to a layman unversed in ancient sigils is worth no more than any other signet of a similar age. Anyone in Amh Araeng with even a modicum of wealth would have one bearing their mark. So it's priceless, but it's also not worth very much. I am confused. Let's see. Throw some new potatoes on a sheet pan, sprinkle some olive oil on top, kosher salt, pop in the oven for 20 minutes, pepper rye, SMP. First 5, make quick salad with romaine tomatoes. Jacoby, man, you got some. Yeah. Now we're talking. To be honest, I've never cooked a ribeye. I've cooked regular steak, but I've never cooked a ribeye. I don't think there's probably much difference, but I can make a decent salad, but you know, salad's salad. Now, a few things about food. Yeah, I'm usually on the guinea pig testing side of food, typically. I like being on the guinea pig tester side. I know how to cook a few things here and there. Alright, so we're gonna go search for more relics, it looks like. Yeah, I mean, my biggest thing is I make a pretty good omelet, and my wife is amazed I can actually flip an omelet. Hmm? Well, if you only had a little more patience.
I don't.
Oh, guess what? We're going to Texas.
I heard you yelling.
Yeah.
Why are we going to Texas?
Because
taco things going on.
No, Jensen Ackles has a bar down there.
What part of Texas?
I don't know, Austin-ish. And this guy's giving a good, Jacoby's giving a good recipe here for some ribeye steak.
Nice. Thanks, Jacoby.
Yeah. Ribeye with salt and pepper, a little butter, put in a pan 3 minutes each side. Basically butter and rosemary, let it sit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Or it makes the steak soft and good. So, in case I was wondering, or you were wondering too. Let's see, where are we heading with this? To the southeast, it looks like. Yeah, we're going to Texas. He almost thought that Darius Rucker had a bar down there, but apparently he was only visited once. Yeah. You got my hopes up. But it's okay. Hopes are still up. Yeah, now I'm hungry for some steak. We've been talking about food for a minute.
Darius Rucker has a bar in Nashville.
What?
Darius Rucker has a bar in Nashville.
Apparently Darius Rucker has a bar in Nashville. We're going to Nashville. We're going to Nashville. We're going to Nashville. She was like, I came here to say it's late now, but we're talking about food. Oh yeah, no, he knows the Nashville one. I don't know the Nashville one. I haven't been to Nashville. No, we didn't go to Nashville. We only went to Kentucky, so yeah. Alright, so we have escorted Tesla here. Nashville is beautiful. Is Nashville beautiful?
It is very beautiful.
Very beautiful?
Then you have the Batman building.
But super expensive, apparently.
Depending on what you do.
Hmm.
Ask if they know the Batman building.
Jacoby, you know the Batman building? Apparently that's a thing. I'm not familiar with the Batman building. Apparently there's a Batman building.
Actually, the AT&T building.
Okay, apparently the AT&T building, but she's calling it the Batman building. Heard of it, didn't go last time I went was in 2004.
It's a thing. Nashville Batman building.
Nashville Batman, really?
Yes, it's a thing. Yeah, you guys see it at night. That's when it looks like it.
Oh, the night time is the right time? Oh, wow. That does look pretty cool. Oh. Go ahead and complete this side quest first before we continue with the main story. Out this way. Oh, and this Amaro keep here. Just saw it on Google. Now I feel gypped. Yeah. Maybe we'll head there at some point.
It's just the AT&T building. You can't go there. What about the Opryland Hotel? Did they go there?
The what?
Opryland Hotel.
Opryland Hotel? I've heard of the Opryland Hotel. You've talked about it, yes.
If you ever go to Nashville.
Why do I need to go to Amh Araeng Hotel?
Because not only is there like little shops in there, but there is a
ferry ride through the Amh Araeng Hotel.
Yes, and waterfall, just like 3 or 4 waterfalls.
I'm confused. How can one building have all that?
Because it's ginormous.
I mean, I've heard of it.
You're right.
What?
It's a thing.
Huh.
Look at that. It's all little shops.
Huh. Alrighty then.
And Christmas, oh my goodness, it is beautiful at Christmas. They always have a Charlie Brown thing every year.
What's the thing? Apparently the Amh Araeng Hotel has a boat ride that goes through it.
Hey.
Our ferry goes through it.
It's like $2 to ride it.
Huh.
Yeah,
The
at least it was.
The Gaylord?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Apparently the Gaylord, yes.
This is what it looked like before the flood.
Huh.
Uh-huh. Always wanted to stay. Never have.
Huh. Apparently that's the thing. Huh. Who knew?
Let me see it at Christmas. Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's owned by Marriott. They have one in Dallas. I went there when I was a manager for a Marriott hotel. It's not that expensive for Marriott employers.
It's really not that bad in general. It's like $60 or $70 for a room that overlooks everything.
$69 a night.
See?
That's not bad.
So
Heck, that was
60, $70.
I mean, heck, that was even cheaper than any of the hotels we've been to recently.
Look at this. This is all inside at Christmas.
Nice. $60 a night. Oh, employee price is $69 a night, but still, that ain't bad.
Yeah.
No.
It is stunning inside.
Oh.
I've got pictures on my Facebook.
I'm sure you do. It's beautiful inside. Yeah, she just showed me a picture of it at, what was that, Christmas time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Christmas time, apparently it's beautiful. I mean, that just looks surreal.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. Well, maybe we might have to take a trip out there. Road trip. Let's see, I don't think I tuned to the aetheryte here. Each of the places have different places inside the atrium. Each of the places different places? How does the place each have different places? I'm confused on that one. I'm intrigued but confused. So like Nashville has a NOLA theme.
What?
Each of the places have different places inside the atrium, Jacoby says. And like so like Nashville has a NOLA theme?
No.
What's a NOLA?
I don't know.
N-O-L-A? New Orleans, Louisiana. NOLA.
That's weird.
That makes sense now.
There's dad inside of it.
Aw. That's cool.
It's huge.
That is pretty huge.
This is before it flooded, though. They had to basically gut it and redo it.
Learned all kinds of wonderful stuff tonight.
There's your girl. Or the huge tree.
Wow. And so let's see if we can find... Oh wait, I think I'm going too far. Yeah, this way. Losing my bearings there for almost a second. Search for more artifacts here. Yeah, I know there's a lot of the world we gotta see. We'll get there.
Biggest ball of twine.
What? We are not gonna see the biggest ball of twine.
Yes.
Why would we see the biggest ball of twine?
Why wouldn't you?
Why?
Do you know anybody who's seen it?
I don't know
Then
anybody.
we'll be the first.
I would just...
Think of the story. Oh, I went to blah blah blah. Oh yeah, what'd you do? Saw the biggest ball of twine.
You're
Is that
probably
really
one of those
a
ones
thing?
that see on
Yes,
the
it
side.
is.
You'd probably be one of the ones that stop on the side of the road for the biggest rubber band ball in the world or something
Yes,
like that.
and the biggest rocking chair. Yes,
Well, I know about the biggest rocking chair
I want to
thing.
see it.
Biggest rocking chair. Yeah, for employees, they're at $79 for an interior room with balcony. It's still not bad.
Let's look at it now. Like I said, usually about $60, $70 before they flooded.
Yeah. After the flood, who knows?
I want to get married in the gazebo there.
Yeah? Nice. Alce is nowhere to be seen, but you spot fresh footprints on the ground. They look to be about the right size. Alright, so we gotta start tracking. West. As these random mummy looking things. Looks like we're gonna beat up one mummy. Might as well bring out my painting back. Launch a boat. Gazebo marriage, at least she didn't say what about Disney World that's starting at $50,000. Man, there was a lot of places to discuss when we got married. One of them, that was one of them. Another one was the Taco Bell in Vegas.
That was you.
That was mainly me, but apparently that was a no-go. Even though that would have been the cheaper of all the options, comparatively speaking.
I was fun. I was just.
Yeah, we had a great wedding. I was a big fan of it.
London, we talked about.
London would have been a heck of a thing. Taco Bell in Vegas sounds great. It's only $300 and includes locals tacos, so that Chloe could have gotten her fix
Toby, I
of...
thought we were working on friendship here.
She could have gotten her fill on the tacos that she's come to love now.
Yeah, I think it's time to quit swimming now.
And margaritas in Baja Blast. I think that might have been where I saw the different colored margarita picture.
I was not getting it.
But they could have said all kinds of wonderful things. But no Choco Tacos. Oh, Choco Tacos. Those are amazing. You did get me one too. That was pretty awesome. Choco Tacos. They are pretty delicious.
They're magically delicious.
Yes, they are.
Oh, my hair.
Yeah, found the hair tie.
In there.
Yeah, I find them all over the place. They just magically show up here. Okay, so this guy's digging for more shinies.
Not
Ooh,
shiny.
shiny.
It's mine.
That is pretty shiny. But I definitely want to go to Vegas at some point.
Me too. I want to meet Marilyn Monroe.
And Elvis.
And Elvis.
And Elvis.
I wanted to get married in Vegas in front of the sign so Elvis could marry us and he would get our marriage license.
But the Taco Bell would be right there.
We could have went there for the reception. See, you could have wore your tuck shirt.
I could have worn my tuck
Marilyn
shirt.
Monroe outfit.
That would have been nice. Apparently we're still doing 2 quests at the same time, it looks like here. More tracks here, but they ended in a mess of disturbed sand. That can't be good. Looks like just a wall of light there.
Get back here!
There's Alice.
Is that... It can't be.
Actually, my dad remarried again for like the 50th time. He had one at his house, went to Costco and bought the champagne, wine, margarita mixers, and full rib roast he portioned out. And cakes that cost nothing and look amazing. Cost him $400 and told him he grilled everything, but guaranteed one person at the party knows how to grill a steak. Yeah, we did our wedding pretty decently cheap. I mean, her dad made the cake, so that was pretty awesome.
Nothing to write home about.
We had a nice local place here, kept it to about 100 people. So
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later.
Overall, I mean,
but I had been hoping for
it was really an awesome wedding. All kidding aside, it was definitely an awesome wedding. And for both of us, it's our second marriage, but hopefully, with all good things, it'll definitely be our last.
The first one's the...
How are you?
Yeah, first ones don't count. He bought the expensive alcohol, but it was at Costco case price. He was talking about his dad's getting remarried again.
Oh.
Yeah, second marriage hype. Yeah. Throw some tacos in for the second marriage hype there. How are you?
We both said we were never getting married again.
Yeah. That we're done with that. We're good.
I mean, before we got married.
True.
I said I was never doing it again.
Yeah, me either. And then we got married anyways.
We fought them to a standstill then. The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then. I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least. When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush
Angela and I
back
have
and
plans to go to
reassure them.
Disney. We were thinking of moving to Texas to Florida just for Universal and the Harry Potter Wizarding World. She's not too keen on that since she really loves Texas. Dude, I'm ready to go to Florida and live at Star Wars World. As my wife shakes her head, but I'm thinking, let's just buy 2 homes. There we go. Here and the summer home in Florida.
I don't ever want to live back in Texas again, though.
Oh, but there's so many wonderful things in Texas I've been hearing about. No. Apparently the Texas idea is not looking so good.
But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision.
I don't think we talked about Houston yet.
He may
Mainly
use
about
10
Austin
words
and
where one would
the surrounding area.
suffice, and they may often obscure
Houston
as much as
is
they
right by
reveal.
League City.
But
And that's
on
where I
this
stay.
matter, he
That's
was
where
as
they have the
clear
jet
as
ski-
day.
we do the jet skis
I
and
do
the
not
fish
doubt
fly
for
over
one
it.
moment that he saw what he claims.
That was cute.
Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them.
And you're right
The
by
8th Umbral
Galveston.
Calamity and
Hmm?
your death
And you're right
aren't
by
exactly
Galveston, like,
topics for
right
idle
I've heard about
conversation.
Galveston.
League City has like the boardwalk that's always open. They have the big Ferris wheel.
As much as I might want to
They
go
have one of those
home,
aquarium
I don't want to go
eat
home
and,
to
like,
that.
all the fish are
We
surrounding
can't
you.
allow the rejoining to happen.
We live in an area
which
where
means
people
we have
constantly
to
move
save
in
the
and out, so rent is
first from
crazy.
the
Buy a home, rent
senators.
it out, buy a second home, live in it. I mean,
Sounds
basically,
like the military.
yeah.
That great wall of white is a remnant of the flood. 100 years ago, the balance in the first tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, It burst forth
The wall
like
white. Why does it
water
gotta be
from a
white though?
broken dam.
Dude, you can't just call a wall white.
A colossal wave of pure light,
Yeah.
drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects, but when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural
Angela's
form
trying to remind me
breaks
that
down.
we have to be awake at 7. Yeah, I gotta do a few hours of work tomorrow myself, so I know the feeling. Thankfully not a full day. Crazy enough already.
Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations.
Sounds like my wife when she needs me to go to bed at 2, 3 a.m. or whatever. Yeah.
I need you to go to bed right after you're done streaming.
Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood.
Not too surprising that Sin Eaters were created from the flood.
Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach. But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether and triggering the birth of new monstrosities. They are creatures of base instinct that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason, which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them.
Alright, destroy the Sin Eaters, got it.
The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
Just a matter of time, more for some, less for others. Those patients will all become monsters in the end. And to add insult to injury, the afflicted are feared, shunned, cast out of society, and exiled here to the edge of the world. The only good thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it has served me well as a training ground. Tesseline and the others have also been kind enough to share their knowledge of the Sin Eaters, which is knowledge I can now share with you while you help me finish my patrol, of course. Here's what we'll do. I'll take the east side of the inn and you clear the west. That way you can have an undiluted experience with the resident terrors. These marks on your map are where the usual trouble spots are. You can assume that any beast with a white hide or carapace is a Sin Eater, but you'll know sure soon enough when they come slavering after your aether. Remember, it's kill or be killed with these monsters. Once you've slain whoever's prowling around here, we can rendezvous back at the north entrance. Good hunting. Alright. Let's head westward. Leave that quest there. Oh, there's an aether current there too. Nice. Nice one to have conveniently on the way in. Let's see what the destination has here. There's nowhere to be seen. Best report your findings like there are to Gungun. We'll backtrack a minute and do that. So what happened to him? That's a good question. Yeah, no. Oh, this bodes ill indeed. While you're gone, I expected treasure. Inside was a scroll that shows the Nabeth royal family tree, and the last monk's name was Jamail. Which can mean one thing, that he really is the last Malek's ghost. Must have needed someone to find his final treasure so he could pass into the afterlife. Ooh, scary. Sounds like a cursed object. Better get Sam and Dean on that one. looking around the area, nothing too crazy. Except, you know, random sending around of nowhere. He gone. Go around this ancient blizzard here to this next destination. Oh, nothing here. Next locale. So let's head to this destination here. I understand that I don't want to go there because of feelings ending. I mean, still go because feelings can be drowned out by perfect circle and food, which awesome for perfect circle. But it's not for everyone thing. I wouldn't want to force Texas on someone. Yeah, we'll see what time brings on that. But yeah, perfect circle. I definitely did get to see perfect circle twice. Once on St. Patrick's Day, I think, too, because I remember green beer being very abundant. And a green smoke above the cloud, too. Or crowd, I should say. Yeah, green beer, green smoke. Jealous, never seen them, yeah. It was definitely an awesome experience. The opening acts were pretty good too, lesser known groups. So lesser known that I can't remember their names, to be honest. But yeah, definitely live. It was a very simple, straightforward show, but it was pretty awesome. Both times. It's got the 2 albums, yeah, nice. Still awesome though. Yeah, I've seen Tool once in concert as well. So definitely a huge Maynard James Keenan fan. Talk to Tesleen here. Alcé tells me you helped out on her patrol. You have her thanks, and my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since the moment we met. In any case, I'm glad to see you two were found each other. You have no idea how badly Alcé has missed your company. Everything is always, she were here, she would, you know, blah blah blah. 13 Step was an amazing album for me during my first breakup. Yeah, 13 Step is an amazing album overall, and I'm glad that helped you out during breakup. I mean, it's just awesome music. Just lay down and just kind of gather your thoughts and figure out what the heck's going on.
Who, Luke?
No. Luke is not going to help on this one. Exaggeration, I don't sound like that either. Simply trying to view matters from my perspective, and I respect her methods. Honestly, after seeing her in action, I can understand why. The way she leaps into fray without hesitation really is something to behold. I might be a little smitten myself. Only teasing, though. I have no doubt she deserves all the admiration she gets, just as you do. Alright, so we got that reward done. Let's crack open that chest there and grab the headpiece. Ooh, that's a headpiece, alright. That's definitely a helmet for a tank. I love the layout of the welcome meal, but the duties I put off when I went to the market are still waiting for me. There are 101 things that need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with Alcé? What? And twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can do to help you with. I could do with a hand, it's true, thank you. You can start by helping me sort out the larder, I'll say. While we do that, you could tend to a few patients, perhaps. There are 3 in particular I meant to visit. It's just a matter of saying a few words to them and seeing that their skin isn't caked in sand. Names are Pamil, Todden, and Halric. They may not get much in the way of response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. Alright, let's see if we can get that going there. Person thanked us. Awesome. So, delivery quest there. Alright, buddy, head to bed, or else I'll be upset and work all day. Yeah, I gotta head to bed here soon. I'm gonna collect some side quests here, and before the wifey gets to me here, so I think we'll finish up here in a few seconds myself. But thanks for definitely heading in here, Jacoby. Awesome talking to you about food and places to visit in the future. Hopefully the wife agrees and we go see a few of them eventually. So don't work too hard. I know I won't tomorrow. I'll see you another time, man. Let's go down this quest there. Go ahead and head back to Redania. And we can just port back here next time. Alright, good night, Jacoby. Thanks for hanging out. We'll check out our retainers here real quick and we'll call it a night. See if they brought back anything interesting. Oh, Jacoby, thanks for the host there. Appreciate it as well. Cracker root. I remember that used to be for, I think that's for chocobo raising. I wonder if it sells. Not really, but well, might as well sell it. Alright, peace. Let's bring this down. It's not worth anything. Some pants that definitely don't need, so we'll get those. Yeah, level 60 pants, but we don't have level 60 stuff. Blue fox hide. I wonder if that's worth anything. Not much. Alright, so we'll sell all that off. Alright, I think we're good to go there. So let's go ahead and bring it on in. There we go. So going full screen here a minute. So do want to thank everyone here for joining tonight, especially Rissa Havoc for the awesome host, and then Jacoby for the amazing conversation to follow afterwards. So appreciate you following around here in Shadowbringers expansion for Final Fantasy XIV. So once again, thank you all for being here in Taco Kingdom. Make sure you follow, subscribe on YouTube, follow me on Twitter as well. It's all good stuff. So go have a taco. Have a good night. See y'all around next time.